Of the second half of the show, let's have a look at the journey of Robert the Bruce.
I'm Robert Bruce, I'm 25 years old and born and bred Wellington, but live in Auckland. I am the managing director of a company called Sublime NZ. We specialise in promotional marketing, event management and model management as well. We've got several hundred staff around New Zealand and our job is to bring brands to life. So yeah, whenever you see a promotion, it's often my staff. For me, Fight Night is about toughening up a lot, but it's also about, I guess, a response to my health. Since being really sporty at a young age, I've been at a lot of events and parties and worked a lot of hours, and I was getting pretty dangerously unhealthy. So Fight Night for me is about losing weight, getting healthy, but also going outside of my comfort zone. I have to admit, sparring is not my favourite part of this training. I don't really have an aggressive bone in my body. The term, I'm a lover, not a fighter, it's probably reasonably applicable to me. So it's been really hard, and I've had a couple of knockbacks, a couple of bad fights which have left me really lacking confidence, but I'm feeling good for Fight Night. I'd like to acknowledge my family. They've been really supportive, and although Mum doesn't want me to break my pretty face, they're here, they're supporting me, which is great. They've come up from Wellington. I'd like to thank Armin, my trainer. He's been really flexible during, it's hard for me to get away from work sometimes, and he's been really flexible. And Mark Michaels, of course, has been really supportive and there for me, even though he's a really busy guy.
All right, and his opponent, let's check out the last 12 weeks in the bio of the man they call the surgeon, FrancisUren.
My name is FrancisUren. I'm 40 years old and I'm from Auckland, Central Auckland. I'm a project manager. I basically work with corporates who are going through organisational change and help them to manage through their restructure of their IT support systems and processes. I'm doing Fight Night so I can achieve some personal goals around losing weight, and also I want to increase my fitness, which has been pretty lethargic for the last 2 or 3 years, so it gives me some goals there. During the program I've lost 10 kilos in weight, and that 10 kilos is been measured as all pretty much just fat. I see a nutritionist periodically, and we do a measurement that tells her that what level of my body is lean muscle and what is fat, and yeah, apparently it's all just fat. The highs of the training is seeing the results, being able to measure them and achieve them in such a short time frame. The lows are really sustaining some injuries. I've got a fractured rib, and that has sort of impeded my training for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And last week I got an injury to my knee, which we don't quite know what it is yet, but hopefully it's not going to put us off the big night.
All right, let's get it on for fight number 5, brought to you by M2 and Frank Casey's Suit Hire. Please welcome from the red gate, the man they call Sublime Times, Robert Bruce. From the blue gate, the surgeon, FrancisUren.
What the
This fight brought to you by M2 and Frank Casey Suit Hire. The judges, Kylie Bell, Lorna Phillips, Andrew Bell. Introducing the principals. First of all, in the red corner, he weighed in at an even 100 kilos. He lost 15 kilos to be here tonight. He's 25 years of age. He has a BCom in Victoria University in Wellington, a finalist for Clio Bachelor of the Year, worked in Aussie in telecommunications, moved back to NZ to start his own agency, Sublime New Zealand, and Sublime New Zealand are sponsoring our ring girls tonight. Please welcome Sublime Times, Robert the Bruce. And in the blue corner, he's 40 years of age, tipped the scales at 86.2 kilos. Yes, this is a catch weight fight. He lost 10 kilos to be here. He has an MBA degree, spent the last 12 years in IT, working on a 65-foot launch trying to break the Sydney to Auckland powerboat record. He is the surgeon. Give it up for FrancisUren. Your referee, once again, the one and only Lance Revel, the best of 3 2-minute rounds.
Well, here we're back after the break. Robert the Bruce, a famous fighting name, 25 years of age. He runs Sublime New Zealand, up against FrancisUren at age 40, giving away 15 years. The man
and
with the
15
NBA.
kilos as well.
And 15 kilos. So this is what is known as a catch weight contest. And look, the guy has also talked about in his bio. Oh, Robert the Bruce starting off early. Oh, house on fire. Yeah. Not a lot of those punches having effect.
So he's getting a standing eight from the word go. Just, I suppose, just it's a safety factor, really, isn't it? Because he didn't fight back, he didn't defend himself, so he cops the 8 count early.
Yeah, it was interesting there.
Was it an 8 count? I thought it was.
I'm not sure. I didn't see him counting. He might have just... Oh, good combination. Went downstairs with the body shot as well. Remember, this is a guy who's got a fractured rib in his knee. He injured it before the fight. Could be a little bit anticlimactic now. He's favouring it quite badly. Nothing was going to stop him coming in here, but he's already twisted it. And we could have this fight called a little early. Disaster, really, for FrancisUren. 12 weeks of hardcore effort. Lost a huge amount of weight. More than 10 kilos coming into this fight. Wanted to finish it off. Braved a cracked rib and a damaged knee. But in the heat of battle, it looks like his left leg, which is a very important, which is right leg, sorry. His right leg, which is the leg he leverages off, has given out on him. The doctor now just having a look at the leg, talking him through it. At this stage, because it's a corporate boxing fight, they'll probably give it a little bit longer to come to their decision, make up their mind. Really, we don't want to risk any further injury at this point. Lance Revel already signalling that it's unlikely to continue.
Ladies,
looks like Robert the Bruce just offering to fight one leg.
Ladies and gentlemen, sadly due to injury, the fight has to be stopped.
And you heard the fight has to be stopped. Disappointing, anticlimactic. But we've got to have a big hand for both these fighters. A lot of effort, 3 months of hard work. In particular, Francis the surgeon Uren getting into the ring with a fractured rib and a damaged knee.
You came in with a busted rib, and we can see you've got the knee brace on before the fight, so you came in wounded. Just talk us through what's happened.
I had an MRI scan a week ago and the ACL ruptured, and I've got a tear in my cartilage on my knee. So I need an operation next year to fix it.
So you need an operation. Well, I can say it takes a hell of a lot of guts to get in the ring. Would you like to say a word of thanks to a few of your supporters?
I'm fairly disappointed, but thanks guys for coming.
What's the been the hardest thing for you, apart from the injuries over the last 12 weeks, because it's, you know, a hell of an effort. You're giving away 15 years of age and 15 kilos, but they obviously matched you. They thought that both of you were even.
Well, if Rob's up for it, I think a rematch is on the cards next year.
Do you hear that? A rematch for next year. He'll come back, as long as you're in one piece. All right. Bad luck, Francis. Well, Robert, you've, what can you say? You've done all the work, but that's boxing.
Is someone else out there want to come have a go? Because I'm obviously heartbroken. I've been training for 10 weeks, and this was the moment, and I was really gearing up for it. So pretty upset.
All right. Oh, well, hopefully we can have a rematch the next fight, I will. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a contender to step in. But, wait. We just have to get this cleared by management. I will say that this person has fought twice before and he's been a main eventer on the Ringside Corporate Fight Night. Mike Burke, the Burger King Killer. So what we can do here, Mark, Mike, you better put that beer down, mate. All right. Okay, what we're going to do is management are going to decide what's going to happen with this fight. So for now, fight 5 is finished. We'll go to fight 6 and we'll determine after fight 6 what's happening in terms of a rematch. We need medical people and some executives to make a decision. So we're not saying it's not happening, but we're not saying it's happening either. We'll know after the next fight. So we'll just take a very quick break.